from PRX.
All right, everybody, this is Scoots. I'm coming to you in bed. I am getting comfortable, and I said I'm going to record this spot for Helix Sleep from the bed I love. Do you love the mattress you're listening to this show in right now? Absolutely love it like I do? Because my Helix fits my sleep needs. Does the mattress you're in suit you? Because what happened for me is I took that Helix quiz at helixsleep.com/sleep, and I got matched with a mattress that fits me. I sleep on my side. I sleep on my stomach. I don't want to wake up with aches and pains, and I like to sleep cool. I don't want to overheat. And so when I took the Helix quiz, again at helixsleep.com/sleep, I got matched with the perfect mattress with me in mind. I didn't have to go to a store. I didn't have to have a salesperson watch me. No, I got to tell Helix how I like to sleep, and they matched me with the perfect mattress. And I love the bed so much. I'm like, let me record from bed. And then when you get your Helix, it comes with a 100-night sleep trial, a limited lifetime warranty. It comes straight to your door with free shipping in the U.S. It's got a Happy with Helix guarantee, so you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. And you deserve the best night's sleep possible. You owe it to yourself. So go over there and take the quiz, because not only are you going to get matched with an amazing mattress, Helix is going to offer you a special deal. And they got an amazing deal right now. Go to helixsleep.com/sleep for up to 30% off. That's helixsleep.com/sleep for up to 30% off. Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. helixsleep.com/sleep. Thanks, everybody.
This show is supported by Odoo. When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and friends beyond the binary, it's a time for the podcaster that's here for like a rub of honey in your tummy or something. You know what I mean? Like you say, oh, that like this is soothing. Honey is for people that are soothed by honey. In this case, because it's a metaphor, would be everyone. But I know it's not everyone because I tend to overthink, and that's what qualifies me to tell you. What am I talking about? Well, honey and the soothing qualities of honey. My new book coming out in 2084. And you know why? Because it's time for Sleep With Me, the podcast to put you to sleep.
All right, everybody, it's time to talk about tonight's sponsor, ZocDoc, and I'm so happy to have ZocDoc as a partner. You know, I moved last year, I had to change insurance, I had to start over with my care team, and now I'm also using ZocDoc to find a doctor for my daughter to go back to college and get her checkup. And in the past, I honestly, I wouldn't even know where to start because it is so much more complicated here with new insurance and not quite understanding the coverage. And then not wanting to match my doctor with someone that's not going to be a good fit for my daughter, that's not going to listen to her, that's not going to relate to her and care for her like I would want to, right? If I was a doctor. And one of those things is hearing real patient reviews. So whether you're searching for a new doctor, you just moved, you're helping care for a family member, and you wonder, does it really have to have this many unknowns? Well, the answer is not with ZocDoc, because as I'm scrolling through ZocDoc right now, I can see doctors, I can see their availability, I can filter between in-person and video visits, and then she can look at the profiles too, look at the real verified patient reviews, because ZocDoc lets you search and compare local in-network doctors. They have more than 150,000 providers providers within 200 plus specialties across all 50 states. ZocDoc's website has tons of reviews from real patients and detailed doctor profiles to help you choose the right one. And appointments can happen fast, usually within 24 to 72 hours. You can even score same-day appointments, and ZocDoc is free to use. Your health matters, and taking care of yourself shouldn't be complicated. Find and book the right doctor with ZocDoc. Head to ZocDoc.com/sleep to get started and check that appointment off your to-do list. That's ZocDoc.com/sleep. ZocDoc.com/sleep. Thanks, everybody. Hey, everybody, Scoots, have you been listening to Sleep With Me longer than a year? Do you love giving gifts and getting gifts? And is Sleep With Me a gift in your life? Do you listen on a regular basis? What was it like before Sleep With Me? And if the show is a good part of your life, how good does that feel? If someone gave you Sleep With Me as a gift, what would it feel like? Connection, relief, sleepy joy, and delight? Even just the gift of relief, of sleep, so your day is a little bit better tomorrow. I mean, that's a pretty good gift, right? Now imagine you could give that gift to 99 other people, because when you sign up for Sleep With Me Plus, that's the impact you have. You're $7 a month, you're $60 a year, $120, $240 a year. It gives the gift of Sleep With Me, all those feelings, to 99 other people every single night. And you get the gift of a thank you video from Scoots, my undying gratitude, the gift of peace of mind that the podcast is going to be there, the gift of the best way to listen to the show on Sleep With Me Plus. But it's really about those feelings, that gift in your life. Just imagine boxing up all the good feelings, all the relief, all the impact Sleep With Me has had on your life, and giving it to one person. The look on their face, the fact that they don't have to worry anymore, that their boyfriend, they can count on them. But the thing is, when you support the show on Sleep With Me Plus, it's not just that one person. There's 99 other people in line behind them. And you're giving that gift to each of them. They're smiling. They're receiving it. They're saying thank you. And then they get in bed and get cozy and have some relief in the deep, dark night. And I get to keep making the show because of you. So you get the gratitude of 99 other people listening longer than a year, and me. So thank you so much. If you want to give that gift, and maybe you get to give the gift of Sleep With Me to yourself again, too. You could do that at sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus. sleepwithmepodcast.com/plus. Thanks. Oh, Mystery Bard, a lot of people help out on the show. Who are they?
Chris Posty Posterson, sounds like an earful, wrote the theme song, edits episodes too. Carl W. the Legend, also edits episodes. Ashley, Kenny, Scotty, Jennifer, Runner. Eric and the team at Astound are on the website. I am the Mystery Bard, I do the lullabies, yeah. I do commissions at jonathanmann.net. I'll write a song for you, any reason at all. You can tell me the story and I'll make it personal. You see the kindness shine straight on through when the listeners form their own Facebook group. Keith, Stacy, Sarah, Julie, and Jennifer. These are your moderators. Get support dear Scooter on Patreon. Buy the merch and support the sponsors. You can find anything you want at sleepwithmepodcast.com. And we're so proud that we could dance. Rusty Biscuit, Lois, Anna like banana. Leah does the transcripts.
Thanks, Mystery Bard. Hey, by the way, if you've been listening to the show longer than a year, we're having a little bit of competition. It ends at the end of September. If you spread the word about the show, be sure when you tag me in social media or you send me a message to the contact form on our website, let me know how long you've been listening to the show, because we're going to keep track. We're going to have a party. Are the 1 years going to take it? Are the 2 years going to take it? Or will people have been listening 10 years spread the word about the show more? Well, we'll have a party and you'll find out. And one of those people will get a lifetime subscription to Sleep With Me Plus as a Boar Bestie. So pretty good deal. So get out there, spread the word, let me know about it, and be a part of something positive. What do you say we get on with the show?
Hey, are you up all night tossing, turning, mind racing, trouble getting to sleep, trouble staying asleep? Well, welcome. This is Sleep With Me, the podcast that puts you to sleep. We do it a bedtime story. All you need to do is get in bed, turn out the lights, and press play. I'm going to do the rest. What I'm going to attempt to do is create a safe place where you can set aside whatever's keeping you awake, whether it's thoughts, feelings, like emotions bubbling up, physical sensations, time, travel, temperature, whatever's keeping you awake. It could be, work stuff or changes in your shift. And it could even just be that baffling lack of sleep where you say, well, I don't know, Scoots, I just can't get to sleep. And I say, well, I'm here to help. I'm here to try to help. If you're new here, welcome. I'm going to create a safe place, I said, where you could set aside whatever's keeping you awake. Whatever it is. Where ideally you feel treated with dignity and respect and welcomed. If you'd like applause when you enter the safe place, we have an auto applause validation detector so that you'll receive validating applause. And whether you, if you don't, you say, no, I prefer eye contact validation. You got it. Nods. We do have the newest technology in safe places, mostly because it's imaginary, but that gives us limitless options, believe it or not. It's a great thing about it. Can you see it? I'm smoothing and patting and rubbing down this safe place. And sometimes, if it's validating for people to say, safe place, when you come in, just like BBD would, Belle Biv DeVoe, BBDV, BVDVD, DeVoe. I guess there's no D, though. It's just, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah, safe place, however you'd like to, and you say, well, no, I'd prefer, I just want to walk in and curl up in my private safe place. Go for it. That's an option, too. What I was going to say, though, is if you prefer your valid, like you say, well, this might be me. I'm not even sure because I don't know if I've ever walked into I have walked into some validating spaces before. And we could go with some parking jokes if we wanted to, but, and I'd say, well, no, I don't, I do probably crave validation, but maybe another part of me says, no, I don't want any validating applause. I would shrink from it or shirk from it. But it's this new technology I've been working on at the, I used to be a student of Imagination Station back on, I think it was my local public TV station. It could have been one of the original super stations. And I think it was out of Philly. It was a drawing. It was kind of like a one part Mystery Science Theater and one part Bob Ross, if my memory serves correct, which I think it does. And that was a safe place for me, Imagination Station. I think it was mostly space-related drawings and more geared at kids. And it was drawing versus, and maybe my memory doesn't serve correctly, which normally doesn't. What was my point, though? Oh, I think that's where I earned a degree, imaginary degree from the Imagination Station, because I didn't earn a drawing degree. I would just watch it and enjoy it. But this, I was going to say, yeah, however you want your validation, I'll try to provide it, or to make to allow you to feel validated. And the real reason is because I really, truly believe you deserve a good night's sleep. And what I'm going to do is send my voice across the deep, dark night. I'm going to use lulling, soothing, creaky, dulcet tones, pointless meanders, tangents, rustified tangents. What else am I going to do? Filler words, boatloads of filler words. I have actually, shiploads of them. I said, boatloads won't be enough. We're going to need shiploads. So those are coming. Maybe they're already here in the show. That was anyway, those two are free. Those actually just came in right as I opened my mouth. But I'm here to help. If you're new, here's the structure of the show. First few minutes are business. That's how we keep the show going. When you're handed some fridge tomorrow, just remember to go sleepwithmepodcast.com. That's how you find the sponsors and all that stuff. Then there's an intro, which we're probably about 5 minutes into. And the intros are around 12 minutes of me trying to explain what the podcast is. So far, nearly 700 tries. I haven't successfully done it. But what I have successfully done is keep you company, take your mind off of whatever's keeping you awake. And a lot of people fall asleep during the intro. So the intro is part of the show, but then there's a story portion. Tonight will be our episodically modular serial series, Nuns in Space, The Stand Chronicles. And that'll be there. So, structure, yeah. And then there's some thank yous at the end. There's some business tucked between the intro and the show. So that's the structure of the show. If you're new, here's the thing. You don't really need to listen to me. You can try to figure out how the show works or if I'm making any sense, or you can follow what I'm saying. Just kind of do it in a looser way. Because remember, here's the thing. I went to a school on TV that I barely remember called Imagination Station, and it was a drawing school. But I said, I actually didn't even send this letter, but I said, well, technically, it's called Imagination Station, and I was stationary and imaginating or emoting imagines. I think I do. I don't know if you can emote imagines, but I probably have. I'd like to look that up. Was that, I think that was Imagine Dragons' first music. Maybe that's their first, before they added the person that made them break big. I think they were called Emote Imagines. Maybe not, though. Where was I? A structure show. Oh, you don't need to listen to me, okay? I think you figured that out. But you can. I'll be here all the way to the end. And that goes with the other part of the show. This is a podcast to be here while you fall asleep as opposed to put you to sleep. I know I say that, and I use terms like boring because it's really tough to explain how the show works when I really don't know, even though I've made 600 and, I don't even know 98 episodes. I don't know where I am on the production schedule. Maybe over 700, but what was my point? I went right over my head. Oh, yeah, so you don't need to listen to me. No pressure to fall asleep. I'll be here for about an hour to keep you company, and you fall asleep as you wish or when you wish. As you wish, as Princess Bride once said. The Princess's Bride. Wasn't it the Princess's Bride? I never thought about the title. I never tried to figure out the title. And here's the thing. You don't need to figure out that title or this movie. I'll tell you. Just say The Fun Pirate Roberts, a.k.a. Wesley, as you wish. If none of that makes any sense, I'll go back to okay, so you don't need to listen to me. No pressure to fall asleep. I'm here to keep you company. I mean, I'm a person that docks on the Imagination Station, ideally. And after this episode, hopefully I'll procrastinate and doing something else and Google who the gentleman was that made Imagination Station. Once again, I remember having a conversation with somebody from, I think they might have been from like South Jersey. Yeah, they were. And they knew about Imagination Station too. And they said, oh, yeah, they actually knew facts about it. They may have even had an Imagination Station patch. And my memory of Imagination Station obviously, it became part of my existence. They said, well, what do you believe in, Scoots? Well, I believe in the 4 tenets of Imagination Station. Well, no, not all of them. Drawing, I believe in drawing. I just believe I'm not good at it. Doodling, yes. Imagining. I forgot the other tenets. Kindness, of course. Kindness is most important. And openness, curiosity, fun. I think it might have been an 8-pointed star of the Imagination Station. Maybe it was 8 tenets. What was I saying? So I forgot about the Imagination Station for a while. I guess this is a pointless meander, but it has a point. And then there was this band in Oakland called the Phenomenons, and they were kind of like a sci-fi rockabilly kind of type band. and they had outfits they would wear. And they were kind of like a little bit of performance artists at the same time as playing music. And they said, when I went to see them the first time, they said, Imagination Station. This is just like Imagination Station as a band. And I think their music is probably on Spotify or something. Pretty fun if you like. They got a bunch of songs about Earth is the best. That's one of their songs. So check it out. You'll enjoy it. And maybe go check out YouTube for Imagination Station. I will be later. Maybe it'll be relaxing, or maybe you'll just say, that makes it, maybe it won't be. And you say, well, that makes a lot of sense that Scoots was into that. It's different, just like this podcast. And this podcast is a little bit different because I believe wherever you're from, wherever in the world you're listening from, whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, I want to be here for you in the deep, dark night if I can. Because I've been there, hopeless, to be honest, sometimes, even when it's just like, you say, okay, let me just do a little self-soothing, or you get up and move around. You say, okay, no, it's not as bad as I felt during that moment. If I can steer you around those moments and keep you company, maybe keep you barely entertained in a way where you say, well, I'm barely entertained. I think I'll fall asleep. I'll be doing my job. If I can give you a tiny modicum, an ounce of comfort, make you look forward to bedtime or just feel neutral about it, it would be my honor. And all the studying I didn't do for the Imagination Station, all the watching and consumption in the lifetime of imagining will be worth it. So this podcast doesn't work for everybody. It's a little bit different. All I'd ask is you give it a few tries, see if it helps. Because I really work hard, and I strive and I yearn, and I want to help you fall asleep. Thank you for coming by.
Hey, it's Scoots. Have you listened to Sleep With Me longer than a year? Okay, do you love giving gifts as much as getting them? How about both? Well, here's the thing. Is Sleep With Me a gift in your life? Does it really feel like a gift that was given to you or that you discovered? Or those good feelings you get around getting and giving gifts? Comfort, connection, joy. It just feels good. Thinking about gifts feels good to me. Well, Sleep With Me is a gift in your life. Think about giving it to someone else. If Sleep With Me changed your life, and there's all those good feelings associated with it, think about, you can give that gift to other people just by letting them know about the show. There's people out there that don't know about the podcast. And there was before Sleep With Me for you, right? And it wasn't good, right? Tossing, turning, mind racing, trouble getting to sleep. What if you could give that gift to somebody else and change their life for free just by letting them know about the show? Think about how good that would feel. Think about how good it feels for you counting on the show, being here on a regular basis, being a part of this thing. The fact that right now, tomorrow, the next day, you could just give that as a gift to somebody else. And on top of that, maybe you'll get a gift from me by being surprised by Scoots. It's a huge impact. It's a gift to the show because that's one of the things that keeps the show going. But really, if Sleep With Me is a gift in your life, what would it feel like to give that gift to other people? I think it feels pretty nice because I actually get to do it on a regular basis. And it does feel so good. Thanks.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Nuns in Space, our episodic, modular, and sometimes serial story, but I'll give you all the details you need for the serial part right now of Stan, the freestyle soda machine, his sidekick Scooter, and their adventures in space with the nuns from Scooter's childhood school. And I'll fill you in on the details, but basically, Stan is a freestyle soda machine, also, super hyper-intelligent computer droid, and one of the, binary-based code being, I don't know, solid state and vacuum tubes. I'd just say freestyle soda machine, like an artist, heavy on, well, Stan's not really freestyle in Stan's style. I think you get it. I don't want to over-explain that part. But so here's what you need to know. Earth, just as you know it today, whenever you're listening, maybe. Or let's just say at one time, Earth was how I know it today, where we had heard about outer space and we wondered, is anyone out there? What are they up to? That kind of stuff. One day, that question was answered, and they said, "Oh yeah, no, we're out here. We're doing stuff. We're being beings, and it's doing stuff that beings do." And very quickly, we learned that outer space was full of a diverse range of beings and ways of living and existing. Most of which were, pretty cool, and said, we know, they said, we never had ice cream anywhere in the universe. Holy mackerel, how do we miss that? And so within a few short time spans, or shorter time span, not only did we learn about outer space, and outer space learned about us, is that everything began happening. Beings were coming here, we were going there, we were learning about all the technology, dealing with the philosophical, progressions of being exposed to outer space. And some of that wasn't easy, but for the most part, we kind of adjusted and said, they like ice cream. We like Goobity Gorp Beano 5 ZQPV, which is a savory dessert that it's just cool. And it's like baklava, but it's not. And so everything was going pretty good, but maybe not, for everybody said, well, I don't know about this outer space stuff, or I thought that this is a way of world. And suddenly, in the midst of all this advancement and exchange, and the Earth was cut off from outer space by a cloud of delusion that surrounded the Earth. It's still a mystery where it came from, but it separated Earth from space once again. A nearly impenetrable cloud of delusion. If you went in, you became lost in delusion. And that obviously had a great expense, and people were disappointed. We couldn't get any of that space baklava, which no one called it that, but that's what I'll call it here. And they couldn't get ice cream and, visitors. But so people were trying to figure out, what's this cloud? How can we get through it? Eventually they discovered that a tiny, 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 tiny percentage of humans that were just delusional enough or something could make it through the cloud. And that became a small business, booming business of escorting ships out of Earth's atmosphere through the cloud of delusion to another spaceship. Kind of like a ferry system, but more like a harbor pilot. Because obviously you say, well, if we're going to move a ship, we want to move a ship full of stuff for a boatload of money, shipload of money in this case, or credits. They actually don't exist physically, but that's not important. And so Scooter was one of those harbor pilots, along with Stan. Scooter's at the time second in command navigator. And just like all the Star Wars movies, Stan's not quite as funny as all the other robotic sidekicks and all, but, a bit like that. Stan's not as dour as some of them either. He's very cheerful. He might be the most cheerful. I'm trying to think if BB-88's pretty spunky. Oh, BB-8. Sorry, BB-8. When did you move in? I figured you live in a mansion somewhere. Okay. But so, where was I? Then in season 1, Scooter and the Nuns from his childhood, ostensibly, and Stan had adventures in space. They got, to season 1, they got together, they adventured in space. At the end of season 1, they ended up back stuck in the cloud of delusion. Like something had changed. Even Scooter couldn't navigate out of there. And that's how season 2's been. They've been stuck in the cloud of delusion, trying to make the most of their time. They ended up on a salvage ship called the Cali Drogo, dealing with the crew of this Cali Drogo, which has gone so far pretty well. And Stan is now in command of the Cali Drogo. Scooter's the sidekick. And Scooter's philosophy this season, it seems like, or in this season of life for both of them, is if we could just get Stan evolving a little bit more on this edge of thinking like an artist. Maybe we'll find our way out of the cloud of delusion, or maybe it'll pass the time. Again, I can't read Scooter's mind, believe it or not. And so they're using the artist's journey or the artist's way or a book similar, like a famous book, and they're kind of working their way through it, kind of. Usually they get distracted by adventures in the cloud. And that's where we left off. I think they're on like week 7 of the book. And we also have a very famous Hollywood actor who drives up here from L.A. just to do this 2 minutes, Mr. Antonio Banderas. I was like, thanks. The ladies, the gentlemen, the boys, the girls, the friends beyond the binary. It's time for another adventure of the Stan Chronicles and Nuns in Space. Yeah. My friend, how's the summertime treating you? Great. Do you want to have a lemonade? Oh, I'd love it. Okay. Could you go to get some lemons, then make some simple syrup, and then juice the lemons, chill them, wait for me while I record. Oh, my friend. No, I'm kidding. I got some for you. Oh, thank you. You should mention lemonade. For you in the States is a non-sparkling homemade sugary lemon drink with tart nada soda. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Antonio, for that. And thanks, Antonio Banderas, everybody. Thanks, Nuns in Space. Yeah, Nuns in Space. Hey, pen pals, me Stan. We're Scooter and I are doing. Sorry, I forgot to hit record earlier. We're Scooter's about to. Okay, sorry, pen pal. Scooter's about to go. Okay, Stan. As a kid, I missed the chance. I need you to answer these questions. You understand, right? Yeah, Scooter, I do. Okay, as a kid, I missed a chance. Scooter, to be a kid. I didn't get a chance to be a kid, except for the 5 minutes we had in my bedroom, imagining in my bedroom. Okay. As a kid, I lacked a childhood, I guess. Okay. As a kid, I could have used a Scooter endless time, I think, to process what it means, for me to really gain an understanding of it. Don't we all, Stan? Don't we all? As a kid, I dreamed of being a Scooter. I dreamed of being a kid, I think. Or to do things that kids dream of. But kids don't dream of them at the time because they're being kids. And then, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Stan, as a kid, maybe use your imagination too a little. As a kid, I wanted a Scooter, a pony. No, Scooter, I'm kidding. I saw your face. Scooter, I want a body like a kid. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember about your bed that had legs. In my house, we never had enough Scooter siblings. I would like siblings in my imaginary kid house. Okay. As a kid, I needed more a Scooter breakfast cereal with toys you haven't taken if you were my sibling first. Okay, Stan, you're really making good progress here. I'm proud of you. Oh, thanks, Scooter. I'm sorry that I will never again see a Scooter, the world through my kid eyes, child eyes. Whew, Stan, that's powerful. That's talking like somebody. I guess, yeah, that's powerful. For years, I've missed and wondered about. Scooter, sometimes I wonder when kids turn serious like you, like when you were a kid and then you became a serious kid. You know what I mean? Yes, and I do. I bend myself up about the loss of, Scooter, I think from you when you lost that Star Wars figure, Snaggletooth, I still wonder about that too. Where did it go? You said you put it in the rock wall when you were having a ceremony for it, and then it was gone forever. Oh, thanks, Stan. Yeah, we'll find that Snaggletooth one day. I have a loyal friend in Scooter, you're my loyal friend. Oh, thanks, Stan. One thing I like about being a kid, maybe, or thinking about being a kid is, Scooter, thinking about it, walking and eating ice cream at the same time. Okay, writing in my morning pages has shown me I can, Scooter, get upset with you, but still be friends with you. Or, you know what I mean? We can have a disagreement, but still be friends. Yeah, that's true. I'm taking a greater interest in Scooter making things and helping others make things. Great. I'm getting better at Scooter figuring out how to slow down my processing so that I'm not processing, but I really am processing in another way. Yeah, like the imaginary algorithm. Right, Scooter. Like believing in imaginary algorithms. And making jokes and at my expense. Yeah, that's my artist has started to pay more attention to Scooter, what's bubbling up on, things that are bubbling up on the ship and art and the artistry, Scooter art and noticing things on the regular ship that could be involved in art. Okay, here's another one. My self-care is Scooter automatically maintained on a schedule was set by Scooter automatically maintained. Well, that's a nice. I could use that. I feel more Scooter alive. I feel more alive. Well, that's great. Possibly, my creativity is essential. Scooter, essential. Scooter, can I ask you why you don't have shoes on? Oh, Stan, I thought we'd play. I don't know. I like. There's something about walking around the ship barefoot. It makes me feel connected to the ship. It makes me feel like you a little bit because I feel more connected to the ship. Plus it just, I don't know, relaxes me. Scooter, why do you have my mech suit here? Well, I want you to get in your mech suit. I think we should play some, I was thinking about this activity. I think we should play hide and seek. Well, Scooter, what kind of hide and seek should we play? Well, we should just play like regular, like I'll hide and you seek and you hide and I seek. Okay, Scooter. So just basic, what are we going to count to? However long one Mississippi takes. Let's start, Scooter, I don't know. The mech suit's so loud and it doesn't feel natural to me to be moving around in the mech suit, even though it makes it much easier for me to move around the ship. And I enjoy it being mobile. It's really like I'm in a car, Scooter. It's not like I have a body like we talked about. Or it's like I'm in, it's like I'm in a body of another being, Scooter. You know what I mean? Yes, Stan, I do. Maybe we'll focus on that. I understand, and I understand why you would feel that way. But I think maybe if we focus on the hiding and the seeking, Scooter, what's the matter? I just smell something. It smelled it earlier. Do you smell that? Scooter, I don't have a nose. No, I wonder if you could, it's not a bad smell, but it's like somebody's baking something, but it's like not like they're baking something. It's a weird, it's gone now. I don't know. I smelled a lighter version of it earlier. And I mean, in the ship, I don't know, Stan, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a sense memory that something we were talking about triggered. Scooter, I could try to process things on the ship, but I don't know if I can process everything that you can smell. It's interesting. I mean, we've talked about this before. Well, yeah, like I said, we were upgrading. I was trying to upgrade those, like that chamber behind your, like that, I mean, I'm not the best inventor, but I think we're one or two algorithm or sensors away from you being able to smell, Stan. Scooter, I don't know how many algorithms it'll take for you to spell. Well, I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't be upgraded like you can, or I can. It's just glacial upgrades. But let's walk around barefoot. maybe do some just see if there's anything, if we're low on any gases, or check the pressure of all the gases on the ship. Let's just walk around a little while you do that. Is that okay, Stan? Scooter, it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's right outside the door. I'm smelling it. It's like something's coming out of an oven, but I can't figure out the ingredients. Maybe there's some like a coriander and aluminum foil, but I don't know if you can even smell aluminum foil. Is anything coming up, Stan? Scooter, everything is within the ranges as it should be, and all pressures seem normal, so I'm not seeing any leaks or any pressure. Okay, let's just keep walking. So everything, all the pressures are normal, so nothing's leaking. It's like this passageway here. It's like almost like I can physically, I mean, I guess I am physically I can feel it. It's more than a smell, Stan. Scooter, that's one of the songs you say when, more than a smell. Remember, that's one of the songs you say when you create your own smell. Yeah, I know. And then also you say, oh, this is like my classical gas. That's another song you say. Well, that's actually a real song, Stan. Though in the case I'm referring to it as gas. I just added my own lyrics. I don't even know. I don't think Classical Gas has any lyrics. Definitely not the ones I'm singing to it. I can't. This is like an active smell, Stan. See if there's any other way you could scan this region. Like it's leaving a vapor. It's something, Stan. Like there's a cloud of something. And it's like the smell is being left behind, but it's denser than the air or something. I don't know if you can do, like try your echolocation. Scooter, you're saying it's almost like a body odor after someone's left the room. Like, but not yours, which is like a bit like cumin. This is more like coriander. Yeah, Scooter, because you have lots of songs like that, like, smells like Scoot Spirit. No, Stan, not like a body odor, more like not like BO, more like a D&D. D&D, Scooter? Like, from the manual. Remember when we talked about the manuals, the Forced Friends manuals? Oh, Scooter, okay, I do kind of remember that. Like, there's different kinds of beings. Have we encountered any being like this? Like, there's slimes, and there's clouds. I think there's clouds in the Force Friends manual for D&D. So some sort of cloud being, Stan. A Scooter, a cloud-based being? No. Like a being, like a being that is a cloud. This is what I'm saying. I mean, my gut is telling me that. Scooter, do you want to sit down for a minute? Maybe you should put some shoes on. No, Stan, I'm fine. Like I'm getting, what if it's like lost? Like it says, so maybe someone on the ship had a pet cloud, or it like was on the ship, like a kitty cat, and it's like maybe it's like it doesn't feel feral. It just feels like it's wandering. Scooter, have you been pretending you're Counselor Troy again? Well, no, but I've been trying to stoke my inner Troy. I mean, I realize I'm not a betazoid, but Stan, trust me. I mean, I feel a smell, like I think we're dealing with some sort of cloud-based being, a cloud being, or a vapor being, or something. And I don't think vapor or cloud beings have huge, like a ton of gray matter. So maybe it's just wandering around the ship, and maybe we should help it. Oh, Scooter, you're very caring about this cloud puppy. I don't know if it's a cloud puppy, but we could imagine it. Scooter, do you have any actual facts, though, other than from Dungeons, other than from D&D, about cloud beings based in the real world, Scooter? No, but I'm sure there is. I mean, mine's just based on, assumptions and memory. But what if we just pretend for now? Is it going to hurt? Because we got time, right? It doesn't seem like it seems like it's just wandering around. Like we keep going this way and we pretend, maybe it's like we're pretending playing hide and seek with a lost pet. Scooter, how would you do that? We'd just start to say like here, cloudy, 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 cloudy. Can you hear me? Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Stan, keep scanning. Maybe find a way to scan for the density of the air, or is there any other thing you can do? Scooter, I think, Scooter, I'm still not picking anything up. I don't have a current way to detect for this, because it's just not coming up for anything, Scooter. But because I'm scanning for all the gases that were already on board the ship. I guess what I could do is look in the lab and make some more adjustments to search for more elemental things, Scooter. And that might help. Well, hold on, St. Cloudy. Come here, Cloudy. Cloudy Poo. Cloudy. Can you hear me? We're your friends, Cloud. Scooter, what if it doesn't like to be called Cloud? What if it can only hear the pleasantness of my voice? Yeah, maybe get some chromatographs and some spectrographs going, Stan. Is there a gas chromatograph in the lab? Scooter, there's the proper equipment I would need to scan for elemental gases, yes. Okay, Stan, why don't you head to the lab? I'm going to keep trying to follow. I'm going to be cloud whispering. It's okay, Cloudy. I just want to be your friend. I don't know if you like to be petted, but I could sit here near you. I'll tell the cloud a story. You go to the lab and see if you can scan for it. Okay, Scooter, I'll be back. Hey, pen pal, it's me, Stan. Great news. I've got my upgrade. I've worked with the ship's computer and the equipment in the lab, and I should be able to sense elemental. I should be able to help Scooter sniff this out, pen pal. I think it's now I just have to find the cloud whisperer. I thought he was over Scooter. Scooter. Hey, Scooter, it's Stan. Where are you? He's not appearing in any of the scans. And I didn't think to enable the sniffers for Scooter. But he's just not on the ship's maps, pen pal. Okay, Scooter. Scooter. This is Stan. Where are you? You're not answering on the ship's communicators either. The PA system, Scooter calls it. We'll just try to. I will try to sniff out Scooter, but I mean, where would he have gone? He was following it down here, sniffing Scooter. He would have so much. He'd have a real laugh at that. Okay, maybe I can. Maybe I can adjust it for stale coffee and cumin. Those are what Scooter smells like. Nothing's coming up. Scanning the database to see. What about flavors for sparkling water? Those would be my flavorings. Nothing. Okay, let me try with Cloudy Poo. It's your friend Stan. Old Cloudy Poo, it's a Stan. Okay, wait a second. Let's see if I could... if I scan these hallways for... all element. Wait a second. There is some elements up there, building blocks. They're floating around in specks up at the top of the this corner of the ship. Oh, that must be the cloud. It's a cloud of specks. Almost. Wow, they're really small. It looks like they're carbon and metallic. Cloudy Poo is this is Stan's Cloudy Poo. This is your buddy Stan. Yes, some inorganic. Okay, that is the cloud. It must be. It's a machine. It's a bunch of little machines. It must be. I can't. I'd have to. I don't want to. Don't worry, Cloudy Poo. I'm not going to try to catch you. I'm just observing. Some sort of nanos. It has to be, even though. There are no nanos on the ship's manifest at all. And they were highly regulated anyway. But that has to be what it is. Now, what are they up to? Because Scooter said you look like you're just kind of floating around there. Not doing much. Kind of like you're trying to push your way into that room, or you're waiting. But where'd Scooter go? Cloudy Poo, do you know where Scooter is? Cloudy Poo? Oh boy, Stan, what are we going to do here? We got this cloud. I feel like I'm going to start breathing like Scooter would, like I need a paper bag. But, okay, find your R's, Stan. How would Scooter handle this? He'd think of a movie where they faced this crisis before, or base it on some obscure reference he had, or barely about partial memory to solve it. And pop culture, Stan. Well, so what pop culture do you know solves mysteries with clouds? Scooby-Doo, I don't know if that fits. Encyclopedia Brown. No, because I don't know. Junie B. Jones is another one. Veronica Mars would be fitting because we're in space, but something like a Veronica Mars. What about Data from in Sherlock Holmes? That's it, from Star Trek to Next Generation. Okay, Stan, imagine your Data dressed as Sherlock Holmes. And what solution would Data do to do, deduction? So what question would I try to answer? Where's Scooter? Why is Scooter missing? What is the cloud doing? Okay, why did the cloud suddenly appear? It hadn't appeared and Scooter hadn't smelled it before. Who would gain from the cloud being here? Who would have the most to gain? I think that's what Data would ask. And who is the most obvious person? Scooter, because he's jealous of me being in command. Or Ray-Ban. Okay, so Scooter's not here. So how would I get some info from Ray-Ban? And what would the questions be? So what does Ray-Ban want? And Scooter already said that Ray-Ban wants something from me. So could this be Ray-Ban? We don't know what Ray-Ban wants. But does that give me leverage? Like, I know I have leverage over Ray-Ban because Ray-Ban needs me. And then if I be like Scooter and play ignorant, I'll go to Ray-Ban. And I'll play naive, just like old Stan. Let's, what do you say, Pen Pal? Let's go. Okay, Pen Pal, get ready. I'm close. Scooter. Whoa, Scooter, where are you hiding? Scooter. Oh, hey, Ray-Ban. Is Scooter hiding in here? I'm just looking for Scooter. We're playing hide and seek. No, Stan. Is Scooter missing? Well, no. He's hiding. We're playing hide and seek. We're just in the middle of a game of hide and seek. And Scooter's pretty good at it, and I'm new at playing it. Well, Stan, why don't you just scan for Scooter on the ship's scanners? Oh, well, that wouldn't be playing fair, Ray-Ban. You might not know about playing fair, but it's hide and seek. It's based on seeking only. So I'll just keep looking. Thank you. Stan, isn't your mech suit the same thing as using the ship's scanners? The mech suit isn't yours either, but you're using it to move around and seek Scooter. So isn't that bending the rules too, Stan? You wouldn't be able to walk around and find Scooter without the suit. Ray-Ban, that's not a very nice way to... you're trying to make a false equivalence, and I don't appreciate it. Oh, I don't understand what the difference is, Stan. Maybe you could explain it to me. Oh, you know what, Ray-Ban? We're just playing hide and seek. I don't need to get into a discussion with you. And like I said, I don't appreciate the tone in your voice. So if you see Scooter, just let him know that I gave up, okay? No, you know what? Never mind, Ray-Ban. Just pretend I was never here. Or don't pretend I wasn't here. Scooter will know anyway. Well, I could help you. If would you want my help figuring out where Scooter's hiding? No, Ray-Ban, I don't want the kind of help you offer. Are you sure, Stan? Because Scooter could be really hidden very, very well. And I could help you find him if you really need to. No, thank you. Yeah. And Stan, I was thinking of the mech suit. Maybe you could, I could help you find a way to walk around the ship without a mech suit. I'm a very, very industrious being. No, like I said, I don't need, I'm going to find Scooter. No, like Stan, like legs, walking around just like Scooter in your bare feet. Feet of your own, and then you could be looking for Scooter just walking around. Ray-Ban, I could see through it. What would you want in return for giving me my own legs if you really could do that? Stan, there's no fooling you with false offers or false kindness. Of course it would be an exchange. I'd like your help, Stan, in getting out of here, is what I would like your help with. Well, I can't let you out of the brig. You're a guest on our ship. No, Stan, out of the cloud. I want out of the cloud of delusion. We'll see. We're working on it. Scooter and I are trying to find our way out of the cloud of delusion. We're here as much as you are, Ray-Ban. But clearly you're not telling me everything. There's something else never mind, Ray-Ban. I need to go find Scooter. And I have other people to check in with anyway. And I don't need it. Okay, Stan, I'll be here. Believe me, I'll be here. Whenever you need me, just come right back, clomping right back in your mech suit, or have Scooter wheel you in when you find him. Oh, goodbye. Hey, pen pal. What a Ray-Ban. Ray-Ban's really got a Jerk to it. And I got to try to refocus my energy. Data, what would Data say? How would that have gone? Like, Ray-Ban's trying to get leverage over me because I have it over Ray-Ban, but I don't know what the leverage I have is. Ray-Ban clearly knows where Scooter is. So Ray-Ban's trying to tip the scales with Scooter and giving me legs. Is that even possible, pen pal? I don't know. I have to assume everything's connected. So Ray-Ban wants out of the cloud. Scooter is camp missing. There's a cloud and ship that's nanobots circling around, not doing anything. And Stan's offering me the ability to have my own legs that must be connected to the cloud somehow. Cloud and Scooter, Ray-Ban and the cloud. So the cloud doesn't seem to be under any kind of control, but it's loose. Because if Ray-Ban could control the cloud, then Ray-Ban would be able to do what Ray-Ban wished. But Ray-Ban must have found out how to let the cloud out. And I have to assume Ray-Ban used Scooter to let the cloud out. Because so Scooter's Ray-Ban's accomplice. So Ray-Ban would have used Scooter's jealousy against me to win, because Scooter would have wanted to win at a hide-and-seek, pen pal. And maybe Scooter was also playing, maybe Scooter left. This is the clue Scooter left for me, pen pal. But so Ray-Ban, Scooter would have played dumb. Ray-Ban would have known. Okay, so Scooter was looking for a place to hide. Ray-Ban gave Scooter a place to hide when we played a hide-and-seek practice 2 days ago. And whatever Scooter, he must have given Scooter a hiding place that let the cloud out, and Scooter didn't realize it. And now Scooter's hiding there again. Okay. This makes sense. Scooter, okay. And then Ray-Ban would have used his Scooter to be disappearing, to use me to gain control of this cloud in the ship to get out of the cloud. And, of course, Ray-Ban would double-cross me, too. Okay, so the cloud is related to Ray-Ban's attempt to take control of the ship, but not yet. So Scooter is hidden And probably hidden near where the cloud is collected, maybe. And the cloud is outside the door of the library. Okay, let me go back here, pen pal. Okay, the library door is locked. And there must, okay, let me see. Luckily, with this mech suit, I can get this door open. Okay, we're in the library, pen pal. But now there must be a secret passage that only Raybon knows about. Okay, let's back up a stand. What kind of cloud is this of nanobots? We're a salvage ship. So they must be salvage nanobots that are made to salvage things molecule by molecule. I remember hearing about that, or Scooter was talking about it one time. That they could salvage, each element from the inside out or all at once. Deconstruction molecules, that's what they were called. So it makes sense that Raybon would want control. So if I could just get a control of them. Hey, Cloud, can you hear me? Okay, if I could just, maybe I'll just use my harmonica. Just try to send some basic code towards them. And I could do it by audio and vibration. Maybe I could even release some sense. Okay, let's see if they can understand this. Okay, let's see if they can communicate back to me. Okay, can you see me? Yes. Are you trying to find a place to hide? No, I'm not. I'm Stan. Okay, that's going to confuse them. Dude, go hide. Okay, they want me to hide. I'll hide under this table. Oh, found me. Now we hide. Oh, too tired. What does that mean, too tired? Okay, what... Where's Scooter? Let me try to do that. Okay, let me see if I can... there's Scooter. Yeah, the bumbling. Okay, they understand. Oh, he's behind this. Can you open the door? Which door? Oh, this bookcase. Is this a secret passage? No command. What do you mean, no command? Is Scooter in here? Yes, we need in. Okay, they need to get in. And Scooter's in here. I can't find... It must be some sort of secret lock Raybon has. Let me see. Can't you unlock? No, permissions not updated. Okay, let's take this in a different direction. Can you run a systems check? I should have asked what their name was, but check done. What system needs do you currently have? Access to our sleep and maintenance zone. Okay. For recovery processing. Okay, where is your sleep space? Behind this locked panel, not accessible. Okay, so Raybon had Scooter open their sleep space and then go back and get in there and hide. But it's locked. Okay, I'd like to help you get your maintenance needs met. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, they're very polite protocol now that we're communicating. Okay, can you directly interface with me so that I can access your systems check? Permissions not updated. Okay, can we override your permissions so I can see what you need to you need the required maintenance? Okay, processing. Need to keep you maintained. I'm just I'm just trying to help. I'm Stan. Okay, they're connecting with me, pen pal. Okay, they need some... I think I could provide that. They just need a dark, quiet space, a small, contained, dark, quiet space. And Okay, what lubricants do you need? Okay. You know what? I cleared out I don't think they'll understand this, pen pal, but I cleared out my diet soda and most of my soda flavorings, actually, because Scooter's drinking sparkling water now. I think the diet soda things I can, I think I could get, okay, I think I could provide you a sleep space if you allow me to override your permissions, administrative permissions. Okay, and then if I overwrite them, I'll have command of them. I can lock Ray-Ban out. Would that be okay with you? As long as we get maintenance. Maintenance is essential. Yeah, you could come inside and sleep with me inside my diet, my sleep containers that I have here, just made for actually perfect. Okay, pen pal, let me focus on this task. I'll be back. Hey, pen pal, it's Stan. Great news. It worked. I got the bots and they slept for a short time span. And while they were there, we interfaced, and I was able to actually upgrade a lot of their programming. And believe it or not, pen pal, you're not going to believe this. This is what Ray-Ban was offering, and I got it without Ray-Ban. These nanobots, they're advanced salvage bots, so they can actually act as my arms and my legs, pen pal. And we were able to get Scooter out, and I was able to use the nanobots to hug Scooter when he came out. Scooter was reading Ray-Ban's collection of Strange Fiction magazine. And he said, "Oh, you found me, Stan. Just kidding. It'd been a while, but I knew you'd come, and I knew I got tricked by Ray-Ban and that you'd find me." And so I don't know what else to say, pen pal. The nanobots go to sleep sometimes, so I don't have legs or arms all the time. And it gives me, pen pal, this is a whole new world for your buddy Stan. Hey, pen pal, I got no strings to hold me down, pen pal. And I'm going to be sleeping with my nanobots that are essentially now a part of me. And because they said, well, I don't know if you want to be salvaging things in the cloud because we're just kind of stuck here anyway, pen pal. So good news for everybody. So Scooter's already asleep. I'm going to rest with my I'm going to pull the covers up over my legs and talk to you soon, pen pal. Good night.
All right, this is Scoots. I hope you're settling in because I'm in bed right now. I'm recording this spot for Helix Sleep from bed because I love this mattress. And you deserve a mattress you love that fits you and your needs, just like my Helix mattress fits mine. So go over to helixsleep.com/sleep and take that Helix quiz. It'll take you just a couple minutes. You'll get matched with the perfect mattress for how you like to sleep, how you and your partner like to sleep. I mean, is that mattress you're in right now really fitting your needs? Do you really love it? Because if you don't, just take that quiz and see what mattress you get matched with, and then stay to the end. I'll tell you about an amazing deal Helix has with you in mind. Because when I took the Helix quiz, I told it, I want something a little firmer. I sleep on my side. I sleep on my stomach. I don't want to wake up with aches and pains. And I like to sleep cool. I don't want to feel warm. I don't want to feel stuffy. And Helix picked the perfect mattress for how I like to sleep. Now, when you get your Helix, remember, you get a 120-night sleep trial. Mattress comes with a lifetime limited warranty. And the mattress will come straight to your door. There's free shipping in the U.S., You don't have to go to a store. You just take this quiz. You don't have to test mattresses in front of a salesperson. You don't even have to leave your house. In fact, you could take the Helix quiz right from bed. And you can rest easy with seamless returns and exchanges. The Happy with Helix guarantee offers a risk-free customer-first experience designed to ensure you're completely satisfied with your new mattress. And Helix is the most awarded mattress brand. It's tested and reviewed by experts like Forbes and Wired. And of course, Helix has an amazing deal for you right now. Go to helixsleep.com/sleep for up to 30% off. That's helixsleep.com/sleep for up to 30% off. Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. Thanks, everybody.